and Marsabit counties after 2 large water points were put up to help them during the dry season.
With statistics indicating that at least 2.3 million Kenyans in 23 arid and semi-arid counties are affected by drought, the government and other non-governmental organizations have put in place measures to mitigate the effects of drought. The dry spell witnessed between the months of January and March 2022 has forced a number of pastoralists to flee their homes in search for pasture and water for their livestock.
Ile usuri ya hii maji ameleta mzuri kwa sababu hii maji imekuja kwa nyingi.
Women have always suffered the most. Some have to walk for kilometers away from their homes to fetch water for domestic use.
Nini na tofauti tumeona kabisa nini yake dalili yake ni mzuri. Hata wanyama yetu ile ya msituni nakunya. Hata hii sisi tunapuka nakunya.
A visit to Laresoro village in Samburu County, you find a sand dam. This is a water point that was put up by well-wishers a few years ago after the residents complained of severe drought. They had lost their livestock as a result of the drought, but since then, they say, the water point has offered almost a permanent solution to the perennial problem.
Kina pundamilia nakuja zebra.
But it's not just water for their livestock. Wild animals too have benefited from the water project that was constructed with aid from the World Vision, and the locals say they have also witnessed peace since the water project was put up in the area.
Imagine your community, si ya mtu. Hakuna mtu anasema ni yake. All community. Community yote ya hii area.
The water point has even strengthened their marriages.
Tunachota hii tunaenda kuaga hata tumekuwa safi. Samani mnachota jerikani moja hawezi pika chakula na hawezi kuaga tena watu. Sasa tunaona basi hii maji imetuletea maendeleo mzuri.
Many kilometers away from Laresoro village in Samburu County lies another project in Dikir village of Marsabit County, the Rock Catchment Site. This was set up by constructing water canals that direct water from the rocks in this village to a common point before the water is directed to large volume water tanks for storage.
We have a rock behind here which is collecting water when there is a rain. Even a one-day rain creates a massive flow of water, which our engineers designed in a way that it collects the water that flows.
Once you open up these activities to mothers, then the benefits, the impacts of this project is seen far and beyond the family household level.
And just like in Laresoro village, the locals here too have every reason to smile for the water project.
Ametusaidia sana. Hata sijui nianze wapi. Kwa maana watoto siku hizi wanakunywa maji kwa karibu. Samani hata watoto walikuwa wanakufa njaa kwa wakati tunaenda kuchukua maji kwa mbali.
The stakeholders say with such water projects in drought-hit areas, Kenya will soon forget the resource-based conflicts witnessed every time the drought season hits.
One of the significant benefit of this project is minimizing resource-based conflict.
If this facility was not here, these women would be walking long distances to fetch water. The livestock could be also just being moved from one area to the other, and you'd find lots of the cattle dying because there's no water.
Lakini sasa hivi tumepata hii maji yetu, tumepata raha sana. Na ni maji safi, watoto wagonjeki. Sasa tulikuwa tunaenda kunywa nugu. Unagawa nugu mafi ya nugu alafu nakunywa maji.
Even as Kenya joins other nations in marking the World Water Day, to pastoralist communities, water still remains a scarce commodity. But it's through such projects that they are still holding on to hope that one day this problem will come to pass. Clement Masombo, KTN News, Marsabit County.
Moving on, Deputy President William Ruto has once more appealed to President Uhuru Kenyatta to spare him the political firepower he has unleashed lately. In his message, Ruto says the president should allow him to square it out with Azimio la Umoja presidential nominee Raila Odinga